So I apologize for that interruption in your notes. There was someone who walked in the room I need to take to answer a couple of questions. Let's go back to your calculator. This is what we were playing with and looking at our screen, and I didn't have a good window at all. So, notice that, let me see if I typed these in correctly. 117x minus x squared. Okay. All right, and x squared 4. Okay, so one of them goes through 0, 0, and one goes through 225. So let's let our y max go a little bit bigger. I think I need to go to 500. I'm not seeing enough of these graphs on the screen. So if I do that, I'm going to let my y scale be 100. All right, so let's see if this might help show a little bit more on the screen. Okay, there's one, and there's the other one. So he's way up there. All right, so it looks like I got them too squunched in here. Let's go to your window. Let's let our x max be 60 and our x scale, let's leave it at 10. And I need to go taller, still not seeing enough. Let's go to 800 and, there, now I'm getting a little bit better picture. Those first couple were not good. Okay, so here's one point of intersection. The next point's way off my screen. So I want to go back to my window. Let's go even bigger. Let's go to 1,000. And let's let our scale be 500. So, okay, that looks a little better. And here comes the other one. Still really tall. That next point of intersection is still way off my screen. So window, let's go to 1,200. And I'm just not going tall enough. All right, so window, let's get a y max of 2,000. And my y scale 500. Excuse me. Yay. Going a little bit better. And still having to play with a little bit. Let's go to window. Y max of 5,000. Let's see, then we see, there's my cost curve. Here is my revenue curve. Finally, he's way over here. All right. Go a little bit taller than 5,000. Let's go to 6,000. And there's my cost curve. And here comes my revenue curve. So we already knew that it hit right here and right there. So my break-even points are way down here really early, and then over here something's happening to give me a second break-even point. So let's sketch both of these functions. And one of them kind of looks like this. This is my cost function. And then revenue is coming over like this. And he's revenue. All right, so let's find these break-even points. I got one here and one there. So let's go to your calculator and go to second calc. And we want to find where they intersect. All right, so I'm going to find the one on the left first. And remember, he's way down here, so I'm going to go where I can see my cursor's very blinking right there. I can barely see it. I'm going to take for granted my calculator can do that without me. And my point of intersection is at x equals, believe it or not, that's a 2. So x equals 2, y equals 233. So after I sell 2 items, I make it'll cost me $233. I will gain that revenue, and I will break even. All right, so the second point of intersection, let's go back to intersect, and let's move my cursor. Let's see where he is. Here he is. Okay, here he comes up that curve. He's traveling up the curve. I'm going to go closer to that point of intersection. Okay, here he is. Enter, enter again. And my second point of intersection is what x equals 50, y equals 5,225. All right. Why can there be more than one break-even point? I'm going to let you write that in your own words. We've already talked about that. See if you can express that in a sentence, and we'll talk about it on Monday. All right, find the marginal profit for producing and selling 10 tables, 20 tables, and 30 tables. So marginal profit means first I've got to find the profit function, As you remember, profit is revenue minus cost. So the profit function is 117x squared over 4 minus, and don't forget to put these in parentheses, 117x minus x squared over 4 minus 225 minus 2x squared. Okay, so let's simplify that expression. I'm going to get a common denominator between 2 and 1/4. My common denominator be 4. That means I'm going to write 2 as 8 over 4, right? So profit is 117x minus 225 minus 9 over 4. Marginal profit then is the derivative, 117 minus 9/2 x. Let's find the marginal profit to produce and sell 10 tables, 20 tables, and 30 tables. So plug it in 10, you can use your calculator. That's going to be 117 minus 45, which is going to be $72. The marginal profit to produce 20 tables, 117 minus, it's going to be 117 minus 90, which is $27. What's happening to my profit? This is not good. My profit is declining. So to produce 30 tables, 117 minus 9 over 2 times 30 is going to be negative $18. All right. So my profit is declining. Per table sold. Okay, so we can talk more about this on Monday, but use this as a guide to help you do your homework. Marginal average cost. Now, if you remember, average cost has a bar on top, so marginal average cost is going to be just a derivative of average cost. Read page 166 to help you finish this particular formula. Your homework then is on your course page. Look it up on the assignment calendar, and that will be due on Monday. It is from page 168.